Sorry for the long video, but this is the behavior we're seeing with Picos. Just powering up. This problem seems to always happen after a firmware update. Several of them did this right out of the box, like on the bench as we were prepping them for customers, and some of them have done them while they've been out in the customers for a couple of weeks. So you would think, okay, we're booted up, we're good. I am using the standard 48 volt power brick that comes with these units, but we've also tried 24 volt, 27 volt from like a UISP switch. The behavior can change a little bit depending on, like, just some of them will boot up for like several minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, and then do the same thing, but they always end with this white blue off behavior on the power light. And then the funny thing is, you'll see in a minute, even though it's like appears to be totally dead, no Ethernet light, white, blue, blank, eventually it'll actually start responding to pings. And then I've tried to do like a TFTP recovery with several different firmwares, but it will, even if it takes it, yep, there it goes. Even if it takes it and you think it's going to respond after just a couple of minutes, it will go back to the same kind of boot cycle, and then eventually this white, blue, blank on the power. While it's pingable, it is not reachable via the web UI. And I'm not sure about SSH because I believe by default it's off, so I can't get to it. But yeah, like I said, some of them will actually, like those first pings that happen up here, sometimes those will happen and the radio will be reachable for 3 or 4 minutes, and then it will die like this. but it will stay pingable. I can, just for kicks and giggles, I'll show you what a TFTP. This is 3.2.2, which I've tried. This is 3.4.0. Try this one. It appears to be communicating with it, uploading the file. You'll see pings stop as soon as it has uploaded it. Boom, it's uploaded. And appears to be stopping. This is what the radio is doing. So it makes you think it almost took the TFTP recovery, but then goes into this boot cycle again, and eventually we'll end up back at that white, then blue, then blank on the power light. Again, like if you are just looking at the lights, you would think, okay, we're ready to rock and roll. This thing looks like it's booting up like they normally do. Booting. So it does like this boot cycle first. I think it does it twice. And I don't know if it's because like memory is corrupted or what, but then it goes to that white, blue blank on the power. I know it's hard to tell, but those requests are still going. And just because they've been bad, you can't see it. again, you think like, okay, you, it's doing what it's supposed to. It's booting. Got an Ethernet link. And it has done this both with, so like I said, out of the box, it did it with some of them going from, I believe it was 3.2.1 is what they shipped with. And then as soon as we upgraded them to 3.3.1, they started doing this. And then we had some already out in the field that went from 3.3.1 to 3.4.0 final, and borked them at the customer's house. They were upgraded via UISP, so we've upgraded them manually through the web interface. We've used the web interface like update tool and had it happen. We've updated it via UISP and had it happen. And it seems to be more than 10%, I think, of the units that we have. I think we have like 100 out in the field now, or maybe like 80 in the field now. And anytime there's an update, we lose like 10% of them. I know it's hard to see, but that's white, blue, blank. Now, white, blue, blank. And it's not pinging, but it will start. Yep, there it goes.